But another thing we try to do, I think about another thing that everyone's bad about. What does everyone love to say when they meet new people? If you introduce yourself, they love to say, I'm terrible with names.
Oh, yeah.
It's such a common.
Immediate plan ahead.
Yeah, and I'm terrible with names. I can't possibly be expected to remember your name, which is so rude, by the way. I don't know why we've accepted that as like a normal thing in society. Like, I don't know you. You're not worth knowing. I'm sorry. That's really what you're saying. And when you're like, I'm terrible with names, you're not actually worth any space up here, just so you know. Like, I wish people would just say it the way that it was. Because they would realize immediately how freaking ridiculous that is to say to another human being. Like, that's not acceptable behavior. You can't do that. So, although people do it all the time. So what do we do? Well, one of our things is it's literally required for you to know everyone's name in the academy if you work for us. And I remember having a really great instructor one time. He goes, oh, I'm terrible with names. I go, well, you're going to get better. And he was like floored when I said that. And I was like, but you are. So, you know, you have to get better. It's just not an option. So one of the things that we make people do is say people's names in the class like 3 times each. You may say it twice in your head, but people love to hear their name said. So you're at least going to say everybody's name in the class at least once, preferably more. Only time I would say it would be weird if it was 3 is if it like got really noticeable that you were trying to do that. I don't think it would, if you know how to human properly, but like we want people to hear their names when they're in their academy. So when you walk in, we're not just going to say, hey, we're going to say, hey, Paul, how's it going? You know, because it throws people off. I've had someone sign up that way. I had a person come back for a second trial. I can't even remember why she came back for the second trial. And now I'm going to forget her name off the top of my head. I think it's Sherry. But I remember she walked in. I go, Sherry, how are you? And she just goes, you remember me? I said, yeah, I was just sorry, Thursday. And she goes like that. And she's like, well, I'm here to sign up. So I'm not saying that's the only reason, but she was floored enough to mention it. Anytime someone is excited or happy enough to mention a positive thing to you, you have absolutely blown their mind. Like their mind is, because they'll mention negative things really easily. You guys have heard this before. It's very easy for someone to comment negatively. It's very difficult to get a positive review. So if they make a positive comment, you have really, really impacted them. And that should always be the goal. So names are one thing. Another thing, you just want to go over the top. Remember something about them that they told you. People will tell you stories all the time. If you remember that someone's dog was sick, they're a raving fan for life. How's your dog? Your dog okay?
About their dog, yeah.
Golden. Oh my gosh. Someone people love their dogs. I'm one of those people. If you comment, like if you knew my dog was hurt or something like that, and you're like, how's your dog's eye? Your dog okay? I'd be like,
maybe tearing up.
Man, a little bit. Yeah. I mean, I love that kind of stuff. Or you ask, like if you ask about my kids by name, and you're like a friend of mine, that would be something that would count. Any time you can flex memory on a client or a prospect, you're going to do very, very well. So again, these are some things that are just going to look above and beyond when it comes to a service experience or client experience overall. So I highly recommend that you guys think about these things. Where are other people failing? And how can I go above and beyond in that area? Those are the things that are going to get you real positive reviews. And those are the things that are going to get you to be the topic of conversation when people are out discussing, hey, where should I send my kids for martial arts? Oh, wow, there's this place. They remember my name, or they knew this. They remembered my kid's birthday. Everybody knows we have systems for all this stuff now, but it's like, not only did they remember his birthday, but they sent him something. Not only did they this, but they remembered this. It doesn't have to cost money. It can just be the gesture itself. But if you can go above and beyond where other businesses fail, you are going to be doing very, very well.
Yeah, they make it easy. The level of the playing field in our industry is not very high.
No.
And it's like, just do the little extra things. Make your gym smell good, make it clean. Have somebody nice in there. It's like, just doing those little things all add up. So it's a reminder, because it's about to get busy. I mean, we've survived the shit month of July, which Amy likes, I hate, but because I have no one. But it's like, we survived. It's slower. People are on vacation. Classes are a little bit smaller now. It's like you can feel the momentum picking back up. People are back from vacation. They're talking about back to school. That means mom and dad are looking for something for little Johnny to do this fall. You get them in, then you get mom and dad to join jiu-jitsu, and you just keep building the compound effect of just keep adding more and more people.
Absolutely. But don't give yourself a pass just because more people come in. If you did something special when your school was small, find a way to do that something special or make people feel special when your academy is a little bit bigger or you're seeing more prospects through the door. Keep the experience amazing for people and you're going to have amazing results.